Welcome to Vader TV, the site on innovation and innovators. I'm Bambi Francisco. With so much content exploding online, it's increasingly difficult to know what's authentic, what's accurate, and what's relevant. That's why services like Spotplex are emerging to help the web audience find useful information online. And joining me to talk about Spotplex is the CEO and founder, Doyon Kim. Doyon, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
On your site, it says that Spotplex provides instant, impartial ranking of popular web content. So you rank the content out there. How does Spotplex rank stories?
So Spotplex rank articles based on how many times people read that article. The way it works is bloggers implement this one line of code at the website, and whenever people read that article and access that article information, we reflect that information at Spotplex and rank articles based on that. By doing that, we can reflect any viewer's opinion.
Right. It's similar to Dig and Delicious. The only difference is that Dig and Delicious requires the user, the reader, to be proactive and actually vote or bookmark what they're reading. What's wrong with the way they're ranking stories?
Yeah.
People seem to like Dig.
I can't say what they're doing is wrong, but the problem is, even though they are gaining popularity, but it's still not the, basically it hasn't crossed the chasm yet. It's not a consumer application, because they rely on contribution of end users, but there's a huge gap between contributors and active general public, and they only reflect this small number of this contributor group's opinion. So the outcome of the service tends to bias to them and their opinions. And compared to that, we are trying to reflect general public, everybody, so that the outcome of the service can be tailored for this general public.
Now, so it sounds like you're capturing all impressions, and so in your service, all users are equally weighted. Is that the best way to find relevant information about, say, a particular topic, say on technology, when you have sort of random people who aren't technology savvy or technology experts?
If we find a way to identify all those experts and verify these people are really experts, and then we might be able to just capture their opinions and rank articles based on that. But I don't want to get into this kind of judgment, like how we can judge people's talent.
What type of news stories are bubbling up to the top today?
Say, for example, if it's the last week, the popular ones, iPhone-related news is kind of dominated everything. Today, because of that Wimbledon thing, the tennis-related news is out there. A couple of weeks, a month ago, is Paris Hilton. So it changes,
Okay, pretty broad, general news stories. So part of your system requires publishers and bloggers to embed an HTML code. How many bloggers have participated, and how are you encouraging them to participate?
So far, we have 3,600 bloggers using our code, and the basic motivation for them to use and implement this one line of code, of Spotplex code at the blog, is Spotplex provides very blogger-tailored traffic analytic tools. So each of them will have their own blog page, and they will know what are the most popular articles of their blog, and based on the impression of the number of views and trend, and by article, they will also know where people came from too.
I know Google Analytics will also give you where your traffic is coming from, and you can certainly count your impressions, but has that been an incentive?
Yeah, I mean, that's a different angle. Maybe tech mechanism-wise, it's a similar thing, but it's not much different from. It's not really tailored for bloggers. It's the same as web traffic analytic tools you've seen for, I don't know, like 10 years. As this particular HTML file were accessed like, 10 times or 20 times.
What's your business model?
So, well, the obvious one is the banner advertising revenue. So monetize to traffic at Spotplex. And the other thing is what we're providing to bloggers today is all free, but we are planning to implement a few more blogger-oriented features, and we're thinking of providing those features as a premium service.
Okay. And you raised $350,000 in angel funding, and you're about to go out. You're in preliminary stages to go out for your Series A funding. What are you looking for? How much? And how are you going to deploy that capital?
Mm-hmm. I mean, basically, we are seeking capital from top-tier VCs, and who can help us to hire right executives, and also getting a good partnership with the good content companies, and also like blog services, other blog services. Probably most of them will be used for hiring good engineers and executives.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone seems to be doing these days, so we wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
With that. Thanks, Doyon. I've been speaking with Doyon Kim. He's the founder and CEO of Spotplex. I'm Bambi Francisco.